So today was a very special day. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Today we got our first poster, release date, and teaser for the next Godzilla film coming from Toho Studios. Now, first things first, yes, I know I'm using an image from, Godzilla the Half-Century War. Pick that comic up if you're a true Godzilla fan. Seriously, go read the Half-Century War. You will not regret it. I've done a review on it multiple times. I cannot stress how awesome this comic is. The reason why I'm using an image from the Half-Century War comic is because I'm kind of worried that if I had the actual movie poster as an image, it would be taken down, and I'm pretty sure, no one wants that, so I decided to play it safe. Besides, it's all over, all the other internet sites. I'm pretty sure you guys can go find it. So, if you guys want to really check it out, go look on some other site. Just look for Godzilla Resurgence, and you'll see the poster. Maybe even the teaser, if you can find it. I don't know. I think it got taken down by now, but it's not really much else to see. So, without further ado, let's actually talk about let's talk about this news. First off, the title. Apparently it's not Shin Gojira. Apparently, from what I understand, it's no longer Shin Gojira, which I don't mind. I mean, I didn't hate the title before, but as one person said, the last time I talked about Shin Gojira, as most of you guys know, the director of this film is the director of the Neon Genesis movie, of the Evangelion movies, and he's also done Attack on Titan, the live-action movies, I mean. So, there's someone in the comments, last time I talked about, when they said Shin Gojira, someone said, Shin Gojira, Shinji. God damn it, Anno. I was like, oh, that was good. But no, apparently it's no longer Shin Gojira. I guess that was the working title. No, it's going to be called Godzilla Resurgence. Which I actually think, that's actually kind of fucking cool. So, let's get into the design of Godzilla. If you guys have seen the poster, we see actually the first image of Godzilla's face. We don't see the rest of the body, but we do get a look at the face, and it looks very rugged, very aggressive looking. The eyes are kind of beady. It looks very much like 54 Godzilla, except with one exception: the teeth are just jutting out. Like they just are like these. They almost look like shark teeth, and they're jutting out like in Godzilla vs. King Kong. It's very reminiscent of that. But other than that, it does feel like the 54 Godzilla design, head-wise. There is another image where it shows more of the fins, and they actually are very reminiscent of the 54 fins. So I think what we're looking at here is a very bigger and bulkier version of the 54 costume, which I'm totally fine with. Let's face it, it's the 54 movie. It's like kaiju perfection. What more can you do with that? So, I very much like the design. It does, the eyes are kind of bothering me. I don't know what it is, but the tiny eyes are a little bothersome, but I'm pretty sure it's going to look a lot better when we see it on film. So I'm totally fine with that. There's also a bit of a more muscular build around the neck, which, actually feels more Heisei than anything else. It feels very much, very Heisei. Which, again, I'm fine with. I love the Heisei series. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, yes, the teaser. The teaser real quick. Because it is real quick. It's like literally 30 seconds. But I was like, you know what? This is cool. But I was kind of worried at the same time. So the teaser is literally people running around, running and screaming, and you follow from a point of view. Yeah, it's like a found footage kind of thing with people running around, and then you just hear the 54 roar, and you see the Japanese title of Gojira. And I was like, that's how you do a teaser. But then I kind of thought about it, I was like, oh god, are they going to do a found footage movie for Godzilla? No! I don't think they will. I honestly don't think they'll do a found footage movie for Gojira. I think it's just going to be... I think this was just meant to be a teaser because the film is not coming out until summer of next year, July 29th. Yeah, like I said, they did have a release date, and it's July 29th, 2016. So, every other movie for summer 2016, I don't know who's going to be in the summer list for July of that month, but you better watch your ass. Because the King is making his big return. And he's coming home. The King is coming home. Yeah, there's your title right there. The King is Coming Home. But anyway, so yes, it is just people running around, and it is the original 54 roar. And I got chills down my back. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But again, I was just really worried that this might, like, there was a part of me that was worried, oh my god, are they going to do a found footage movie for Godzilla? And I kind of don't want that. I mean, yeah, I talked about an idea I had for a Godzilla story of following a news crew that stuck onto Monster Island and making it like a found footage, but I was more along the lines of, it's just meant, I wouldn't want to see that as a full-on story. I don't think the more I thought about it, I was like, I don't need to see that because, you know, we had that with Cloverfield and a few other movies, and I don't want that for Godzilla. I don't want to follow from the, you know, civilian's point of view. I want to see what Godzilla's doing and what the military's doing. Yeah. So in that regard, I was kind of worried, but I do think it's just a teaser because they have nothing. They just finished the suit design apparently, the script's done, and yeah, this was just meant to. I think this was just meant for hype. But yeah, I was very very surprised that not only did we get a first look at Godzilla, a poster, a release date, and a teaser all in one day. Damn, you guys really. You guys have really driving home. You guys are really driving home that the King's come home. But I'm saying "but" a lot, aren't I? Sorry, it's a little tick in my brain. What else did I want to say about this? But no, I think it's really cool that we got all of this in one day because again, you know. It's unlike with Japanese. You see, Japanese media is very much different from American media. Like I said with Gamera, you know, we had no idea Gamera's coming out, and then boom, that we had that Gamera trailer, and that's saying, yeah, Gamera's going to be out in a few months. Hold your horses. This film, it's been because, and again, Japanese media and, you know, how they do their films, they, you know, post stuff and do trailers months before films. It's not like with American films where they do the trailer like a year or so before, or a teaser trailer a year or so before, and get everyone hyped up and, you know, get the word out there. So it works a lot differently. So the fact that they're doing, you know, we got a teaser, you know, a release date, and a first look at Godzilla all in one day, mind you. Really cool. And we got the official title, apparently. So, you know, again, that's pretty fucking cool. What else did I want to say about this trailer, real quick? Well, the thing in general with Godzilla is that, you know, Anno did say that Godzilla is going to be much larger. Apparently, he's even going to be larger than the 2014 Godzilla, the legendary Godzilla. So remember that, you know, legendary Godzilla is 300 feet tall. Apparently, that's going to be double for the, you know, for the new, you know, for the 2016 Godzilla. So just kind of wrap your head around that. Now, among other things with this film is that you have a majority of the cast from Attack on Titan, the live-action films. They're going to be a part of this because Anno wanted them, and he was very impressed by them, apparently, and he wanted them to be part of the film. Which is good. It's always nice to see new blood. These are apparently young actors who've been in dramas before. The problem is, I've seen both Attack on Titan movies. They suck. I'm sorry. I know I'm not the only one. I know there are people out there who do like the Attack on Titan live-action films, and if you're watching this and you do, more power to you. I personally, you know, no, I'm not judging you, no ill will against you, but me personally, I just hate they are just terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, when the Titans are killing people, they're cool. There's some bloody shit in there. But oh man, it is just not a well-constructed story at all. And the actors themselves were kind of like, I'm not feeling this, but maybe it's just not maybe they just weren't given the right material to work with. I'm hoping it'll be better, but again, Anno, yeah, you better get your shit together. This is the thing that, you know, this is like one of the biggest symbols of Japan, and not just Japan, globally. And you're in charge of bringing this character back to the studio that created it and making it work. So, yeah, don't make another Attack on Titan Part 1 and 2. make a Godzilla film. Yeah, so as you can obviously tell, after watching the Attack on Titan live-action films, I'm kind of just like, man, I am worried about this movie. But every so often, directors and, writers, they all have their black marks. Even Spielberg has a few. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But, yeah, I'm very optimistic about this. Everything looks good. It looks like they're paying attention heavily to the 54 film, and now it's kind of like, in the original, news about this a few months earlier when they were talking about when it was called Shin Gojira, they said it was going to be its own continuity, but now they're saying, like, they're going to follow the 54 film, which is good. I actually want that. If you're going to have if you're going to follow any continuity, at least follow the one movie that, everyone else knows. So at least, have this be like kind of like all the other movies where the root movie is the 54 film no matter what continuity it is. So, have that, at least have that going for you. Because now they're kind of saying, well, it's not going to be a full-on reboot. There will be bits and pieces of the 54 film. You can clearly tell from the Godzilla design and the roar. So, we got that going for us. But yeah, all in all, really excited. Tiny bit nervous, but my excitement is kind of overwhelming my nervousness right now. So you guys tell me, what do you all think of all this news for Godzilla Resurgence? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys like the Godzilla design? What did you think of the teaser? And, all that good stuff. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.